Hello, welcome back to second episode of Shop Talk with Dino and Friends. Eventually, we'll get the and friends on here to do this with me, but for now you're going to have to listen to my monotone voice and just listen to what I have to talk about. So just to talk on some stuff, I had a great weekend this past weekend, thank you for asking. Watched a couple fights, had some beers with friends. At the end of the day, you know what? Companionship and relationships are really all life is about. Say what you want, money is great, you gotta have it to do life. And you have to have, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Heck, we'll say structural things in your life. It's very true. Nobody wants to live in a box and not have anything to their name. However, if you don't have someone to surround yourself with, it's going to make life pretty hard. Even Jesus Christ himself had people around him. But I digress from my point. It's all about who you're around and who you surround yourself with. From the sandbox through high school, you got people around you at all times. Not including family. You have to have those people, like-minded people, with very inseparable differences to be around you. Luckily for me, and this is what I've always done in my own personal opinion, take it for what you will, I've always tried to surround myself with can-do people. That's a big deal. Even with this, even with the podcast, or boxing, or fighting, gaming, all the interests that I have, there have always been people who say, why do you do that? Why do you want to do that? Nobody else is doing that. Who cares? I've always tried to surround myself with support people. But it seems like a harboring trend lately that there's so many more people out there that are negative about everything and just want to bring people down. Well, guess what, people? If those are your friends, that's not what you need. Now, I know this phrase gets thrown out a lot, but YOLO, you only live once. And granted, I understand that some opportunities and things are not as extensive and not really out there for reach as, say, doing a podcast or going to Disney World or whatever it is that you want to go do. There are a lot of factors such as kids and marriages and divorces and death and all that stuff that comes into play when you start talking about activities that you want to do, going to China. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. But the main thing is you surround yourself with good people, good support people that truly care for who you are as a person. I'm very blessed to say that I've chose my friends wisely. Hasn't always been this way. I've been around a lot of people that not made me make bad decisions because at the end of the day you're in charge of yourself and what you do, but helped influence your decisions as a person. Luckily, my mistakes have helped shape me to be the person I am today. And they should be the same for you as well. I think when you go back and regret things, I just think that I don't think you regret them. You might have regret how you spent your time, or what you did, or you got caught at doing it, or lack of doing it, rather. But you should never regret your past, because it helped you shape to be the person that you are today. But hey, therein falls in another problem. What if you had a troubled past and you still have a troubled future? Well, you should surround yourself with people that help you. If you're still in the same place as you were yesterday and not making progress, it's because you didn't exert your time and resources, or you just didn't maintain the support group or have a support group that helped you progress into what you want to be, or you didn't set goals. Good friends will help you find your goals. Good friends are around all the time and care about your well-being and what you want to do and who you are and how you are. They're not wishy-washy goober heads that just want to show up when they want the attention on them, or would rather have your time and use your time and resources and support, and then once you give it, turn right back around and drop you like a late cable bill. Surround yourself with good people, guys. I'm seeing a lot of suicides and divorce and just different hardships, stress, and things like that are involved with the three simple things of a relationship: trust, love, communication. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can give their full trust to someone because of things that happen in their life, which I understand. Bad things happen to good people. Bad things also happen to bad people. Happens to everybody. It's what you do and how you respond with the things that happen that shape the person that you are. Some people roll over and die. Some people come back better from it. Some people don't do anything. But that's what I'm saying. You want to have good friends that are there. And if you're lucky enough, you'll find the friend of the opposite sex that you marry. But then again, it comes in a whole new list of problems. I have friends to this day, or even still family members. I always say, oh, I married my best friend. That's great. Did you work on your friendship too? Or was it just your marriage? Marriage complicates things. I haven't been married that long. But it comes in with a whole new set of things. Especially when you involve children. I've always said that your main focus should be on your marriage and not your kids. Well, if you hate each other, that's going to come back on your kids too. Nobody wants that. Your kid don't want that. Your kid don't want to feel hated. Your kid don't want to feel, oh, well, guess what? I've felt bad about everything, and I feel bad about everything, so guess what? I don't have any friends, so I'm just going to blame it on my family. No. Stop that. Be positive. Surround yourself with people that are positive and real, not fake people. Not people that just want to use you for your time and resources. Find people that are going to help you get right in life. To get what you want, to help you get your goals, whether it's in your marriage or friendships in general. Find mutually like-minded people, but at the same time, find people who will challenge you and challenge your way of thinking, because at the end of the day, it's like this. If you want to go ride a horse, and I say, hey, you shouldn't ride a horse, then that's going to challenge your thought process, and that's going to challenge what you think. But if you find someone that says, hey, I don't think you should ride that horse, but I'm going to support you in it, then you make that decision and you'll learn for yourself. Don't blame other people for your mistakes. It's a big problem I'm seeing nowadays. Oh, I came out the worse for wear out of the situation and you didn't. So it's your fault. Guess what? Everyone is responsible for their own things. As hard as it is to believe. There are rare cases where someone puts a gun to their head and says, hey, make this choice. It's only in the movies, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone acts and behaves on how they want to act and behave. In some cases, they're under the influence of alcohol, which I've heard, oh, well, I'm drunk, I don't remember it. Yeah, you do. Or at least subliminally, your subconscious says, this is what I want to do. But I digress. I'm not trying to get up in my feels or do anything. I'm just seeing a lot of unhappy people, and it hurts me. I'm not saying every day is a cakewalk. I have a 2-year-old boy. Hardest thing in the world I've ever done is become a parent. Hardest thing I've ever done in the world is be a husband and to do what I'm supposed to do and walk the right path and do the right things. But luckily for me, I have friends and a great support group and a family that will help me. And that's what I'm trying to tell everyone. Get you your good friends. Not your temporary friends. People who genuinely care for you. That will help you do what you want to do and make you happy. Just like in your marriage. Find someone who will not only work on their marriage, but work on your friendship. That will help you work on you. And vice versa. You help them work on them. Challenge them to be something more than what they are. And I know, oh, well, I love them for who they are. I get it. But don't you want them to want to be better for for you, for themselves, for your kids if you have them? Absolutely. Why be complacent and sit in one spot when the whole world is out there waiting to be took over by you and your friend or your spouse? If you want someone else, do it the right way. Don't go after somebody else unless you're willing to give up what you got. Some situations that's different, I understand that, and there are kids involved. And in some cases, it's not always the easiest option, whether it be finances or relationships or however, divorce is never easy. I've seen a lot of it in my life, and it hasn't gotten any easier as I've gotten older. Kids get hurt, relationships get broke, families get destroyed. It's not the easiest thing to deal with. Next to suicide, divorce is probably up there with hardest things to deal with. Talk to each other. Love each other. Trust each other. Eventually, we're all going to be gone. And we're just going to be dirt in the ground. Or as Kansas would say, we're all just dust in the wind. Sorry to be cheesy. But it's the little things in life that really make up for who you are as a person and who you are around the other people you're with. Make relationships, guys. Sorry to repeat myself, but I cannot stress how important that is to love someone, to lose love, to be hurt from it, and learn from it and find someone else. Find yourself. Find what you want to do and what makes you happy. And surround yourself with people who will help you get there. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep this one short today. That's just on my mind. I know we've talked a little bit about it, but we'll get into it more, trying to find some help so we can really get into some juicy topics. But listen, thank you. I've kept you for enough time anyways, a little shorter today. Please like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get this out there. And comment on stuff you want us to talk about. I like to talk. I can talk about anything within reason. So please, get on here, message me via Facebook, YouTube, it doesn't matter. Let me know what you want to hear about, because that's what I'm here for, to entertain and inform. I want to thank you all for listening. Hope you all have a great day. Make friends. Love each other. Bye.